What's your type? What's your type? Rich. I want rich and funny. Very simple. That's the recipe for a great life, no?
No,
very simple,
don't do
guys.
this to me.
I know, I'm sorry.
I'm busy. I'm busy today. I'm busy tomorrow. I'm busy next week. I'm busy.
And just to clear the air, I'm not a single mom. I'm a single woman. My child isn't looking for a daddy. I am.
Ding dong.
I'm not playing hard to get. I'm making sure that you actually want me. Unlike the rest of this generation, I don't have a roster. I don't do rosters. I don't just entertain 10 people for the hell of it. I don't play with people's feelings.
So she's a single mom and she doesn't do rosters, but I have here another single mother that explains to other women how to do rosters.
Okay, I can understand why you think it would take a lot of energy, but it really doesn't. You're out here just like multi-dating, like we don't catch feelings, we're not giving them a ton of energy. That would not be running your roster appropriately. That is you trying to be in a relationship with multiple men, and that's not what we're trying to do. Right now what we're trying to do is just have a roster. So what I like to do, I have my roster broken down. So I have a roster of men that I
So she's a single mom, guys, and she's explaining to other women how to have a roster of men.
like to do fun shit with, and then I also have a roster of men that I like to have sex with, basically. Not every man is on both lists, okay? There are some men who just I like to have fun with, and then there are men who I just only have sex with.
And if you don't believe me that she's a single mom, watch this.
Dating as a single mom, one of my biggest pet peeves. When you meet a man out,
people who don't want to run a roster. Understand that just because you're dating a person, you're not running a roster. That is your personal decision, but that does not mean that the person that you're dating has to abide by the same things.
So not only that you have to date a single mother and have to deal with her kids, but maybe she also has a roster. That's why I tell you guys it's not worth dating a single mom. There are too many problems that come with it. So just be careful, guys.
I think in 2023, it's pretty fair, especially if you're well into your 20s, that the person you're talking to is dating around still. Because a lot of the times, it doesn't make sense to put all of your eggs in one basket.
Okay, so I was talking to a guy friend of mine, and he was talking, we were talking about dating, and he was saying that when he takes out a girl, he spends a couple $100s. So if he does like 3 or 4 dates a week, that can get pricey. I want men to think about what it's like to date a single mom, okay? First of all, we have to figure out a babysitter. Not only do we have to hunt one of these damn things down, we also got to pay. And let me tell you, it's going to be like close to $200 for a babysitter for an evening, okay? Third of all, we would much rather be hanging out with our children. So for us to get out of our environment and go talk to somebody that we don't know and like maybe potentially it might work out, maybe it doesn't, like that's a lot of commitment. So
just don't bother, guys. She would rather spend time with her kids. You're not a priority. So why are you trying to date a single mom? Why? I don't get it.
Yeah. Like, just paying for a dinner is literally the least that you can do. Really, you should be paying for a babysitter too.
So not only dinner, guys, you should also pay for a babysitter. But you won't be considered a bank account in that family. No, for sure. Just marry her.
You give him a chance, girl.
So what do we do when the guy is actually boring, a good guy, but we think they're toxic because our brain is wired that way? Help.
Find a guy that seems a little boring to you and maybe you don't have all these butterflies. That's a really good sign. Here's why. Because a lot of single moms like you and I are used to toxic relationships. That became our normal. So when you meet a good man and you're like, meh, but he's a good guy, he's like a good dad, he's a good human.
They don't like good guys. They think they are boring. They don't like them, guys. Don't be the good guy. Don't. Because people will take advantage of you. They will take advantage of you, and it doesn't matter how many morals you have. Other people don't have those same morals. So why do it? I don't get it.
And he's got a good job. Like, I don't know, I just don't feel butterflies. This is good. Butterflies are a bad sign. If you have butterflies instantly, someone's trying to love bomb you. That's not good. The real butterflies are peace. Do you feel peace when you're with this man? Then keep dating him. Give him a chance.
It's funny because most women don't bring peace to a man, even if that's what we want. That's the main thing we want. I told you guys a million times, it doesn't matter if she's Miss USA. If she doesn't bring peace to you, it won't last. It won't, believe me.
He will show you that he's not boring. Follow me for more single mom tips, and I'd love for you to join my Single Moms Club. Links in the bio.
A man wants to be able to find and court and pursue and...
But where are the men that want to respect and get to know and love and cherish women?
Ma'am, those men were in your 20s when you were single without children. That's where you left them. That's where they're at.
Where are they at? I don't know what store she's shopping at, but that's not what's out here in the real dating world.
So yesterday, my ex-husband's ex-girlfriend.
Ex-husband's ex-girlfriend. Okay.
We love her. She's honestly the sweetest thing in the whole world. But she came in for an appointment. She came to get a spray tan. Obviously, this is what I do for a living. And we're chatting about dating in our 30s with kids and whatnot. Well, come to find out, we're both dating the same guy. Or I should say we were dating the same guy. Obviously.
They're all dating and looking for the same type of men, the top percent of men. And when they find out they're dating the same guy, well, they're surprised. Why? I don't get it.
Obviously, we have the same taste in men. What are the freaking chances?
Okay, so I usually don't come on this platform to make any videos, but I thought I would just share my experience, or rather lack of experience. So I recently started to, I guess, date, or not really. So I joined a dating site. I'm a single mom. I think my daughter's finally at that age where she's more independent, so I can date. How do you guys do it? I just, this whole like getting online and talking to people, I don't know if I just haven't stretched those muscles before, and I just find it so confusing, sometimes overwhelming. I don't know.
Ma'am, it's not just you. Women shouldn't have to be on dating apps at your age with children.
Was talking to me. So I don't know. I guess I just get some advice.
This probably doesn't even deserve a reply.
What do you offer a good man that he can get from someone younger and with no kids? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
But I'm gonna give you one. I have my own house. My car's paid off. I'm a good mom. I have a great job that I love. And
so she doesn't understand what men want and what men think. It's clear that she doesn't understand anything about when we don't care about all of those things. We don't care about your children that you had with somebody else because they're not our children. We don't care about your career or your house.
And, why does age or me having a child make me any less worthy?
Because that's what men care about. How many times do I have to say that's what men care about?
Of having a good man. It doesn't. Everyone deserves it.
No.
There's also a difference. I don't need a man.
Oh,
okay. I can do everything I need to do.
That's why she's single. That's why she's single, guys. That attitude. She doesn't understand that men find unattractive when women speak like her.
By myself. I want a man.
there's a difference.
No, there's not.
I'm a single mother to 4 kids. And I had all 4 children are with the same person. I was married to their father for 10 years. And one of the things that did keep me stuck was thinking, gosh, if I leave him, who's going to want me with 4 kids? Like, no one's going to want to date me. I'm going to have a hard time. Blah, blah, blah. First of all, loving myself was the main focus when I left, because I think that's the only way you're going to make any progress is learning how to, like...
She wasn't happy about something in that marriage and she left, of course.
Care for yourself the way you've cared for and poured into other people. But also, I have not had any problem dating people. There is a whole group of people that don't give a fuck if you have kids. They totally are like, yeah, that's your shit, your kids. I'm down to date you.
Can you see how women don't understand how men think and what men want? Ma'am, just because you found some men to date you and smash you doesn't mean that those men want to marry you. Men will lie. Men will say everything you want to hear just to smash you. Why is it so hard for women to understand just because you found some dates doesn't mean anything, ma'am? But she's giving advice to younger women to not be afraid to be a single mom, because she can find a lot of dates. She can find a lot of guys to smash her.
You and just have a good time with you, and they kind of see you as separate, and it's not a big deal. And for me especially, I'm not looking for a step parent for my kids. They have a father, however he is, that's their father, and I'm not looking for anybody to like another person to fucking co-parent with. So for me, it works out completely perfect that there's plenty of men that don't care that you have kids. So
of course they will just smash you.
If that's one of your fears, especially with a lot of kids, it's you're good.
I'm a single mom with 3 kids. I'm gonna repeat that again. I'm a single mom of 3 kids.
We get it, okay?
If you do not have time for me when I have the free time, go find someone who does. And you probably shouldn't go for another single mom.
That's what I've been saying to you guys. Stop trying to date single mothers. It's not worth it.
Because it's just going to be the same thing. You're on their time. We are not on your time. We'll make it work out. We have the time to. So don't be getting attitudes and in your feelings if we...
Can you see her attitude? And she wonders why guys aren't lining up to date her. Why? It's such a shocker.
We can't answer our phone. FYI, the mothers that always answering you back fast are probably not the ones taking care of their children or working or actually have a fucking life.
I wanted to get on and like talk real quick about like being single, and as a parent, it's hard.
Of course.
And then you put yourself out there and then you hope for the best, and then things don't always work out that way. And I feel like that's been like my luck. Like I'm trying and then the connections just aren't there, or like it seems like they're there. And maybe I'm just hoping because I'm a hopeful person, but it's not the right time or something, if that makes sense. So it's okay to wait. I just want to throw that out there, but it's also okay to try and accept the failed dating process as it happens. Just don't hang your head up over it, you know? Like, don't let that make you feel like it's you.
So it's not you, it's not the fact that you're a single mom. It's just that you have bad luck. No logic at all.
Dating has been not fun. Men are cringy. Oh, and then this one guy, I met him through a friend. He's been trying to take me out. I've kind of been dodging the bullet because I've just been busy, like hanging out with friends and stuff, you know? And I don't know. I'm just like not that interested in dating right now. And He called me mid, and I was like, okay, bro, like, I am high quality, but whatever, I don't need.
She's high quality, a single mother. She's high quality. As she gets offended when she's called mid. Reality hurts.
Need to prove myself to anyone, and I was taking screenshots of it.
And she was taking screenshots when that guy said she was mid. Of course, you have to show everybody, how dare he.
Tried to diss me for being a single mom. Like, you can't diss me for being a single mom. Like,
You can't diss me for my past choices. How dare you? How dare you?
I made that choice to get out of that situation because it was toxic and just like emotionally super abusive. Still kind of is.
I still can't understand what emotionally abused means. So you weren't super happy, you didn't have those butterflies, so you decided to leave. What does that mean? I don't get it. Please let me know down in the comments if you understand what that means, because I don't.
It is, because I have to deal with him. So I was just like, oof, you called me mid and that, and then you try to still message me on Instagram like, we're good? Nah. So that was another one that bit the dust. At this point, I don't even have to go on dates. I just show the icks within a couple days of talking. Another one said I looked cuddly, and I
just want to apologize for everybody that's watching this, for how boring she is, and for her attitude.
I said, well, thank you, but why do I look cuddly? And he said, well, you're just thick, you know? And I was like, well, according to that categorization of bodies, I don't think our cuddling ratio would be on point because you're too skinny. And then he unmatched with me. That's okay. My brother knew him and said he was a weirdo, so.
Hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.